Okay, so this is method 102 of how to naturally dislocate your own fingers all by yourself. All right, let's get into it. I'm separating my baby's hair from the upper and lower half, and then here I am braiding the lower portion of her hair. We're going to get through this fast because this is not the topic of discussion right now. The top half is our focus and how I get into the dislocation part. All right, here I am parting her hair into the style of her desire. And I also separate the hair in sections so it makes it faster for me to go from one braid to the next. All right, and then here is the first braid being completed. There it goes. And then the trick of it all is the second braid that we are about to get into. Okay, so I don't know what you call this. What is it? Like maybe a bead feeder? Call it a bead feeder. Okay, so this is how you put it on. All right, and this is how I put the bead in the braid. All right, you know how the schools are like, oh, we won't allow you to wear dangling beads. Well, this is how I started to actually feed the beads into the hair. So those kids had to be really dedicated to chew on this and get it off of the braid, to choke on it. They got some teeth on them if they could do that. Really dedicated to get to that bead. But here I am feeding the bead in the braid. And then I will continue to braid the hair, and that bead will sit right there perfectly. And now here's one braid that's completed with the bead feeded into the braid. All right, if you missed it the first time, here's another one. Putting the bead on that piece of hair, and again, braiding the hair. Be very careful because you could dislocate a couple of fingers doing this. And there it goes. Very carefully. There you go. Continuing to finish the braid. All right, so my fingers are starting to hurt looking at this, so let's get finished with this hairdo. All right, this is my last braid, or second to the last braid. But here we go, my last feed-in bead. All right, finishing it up with the little side braid. All right, and I do the protective little braid bun at the top. In the rosemary hair growing oil. All right, now we're all done. This is the finished product. So please don't send me your insurance bill. Happy braiding.